right, everybody. So we're here at Taco Bell. Now let's set this up. Well, all right, everybody. It's me, Normal Cory. I'm here at Taco Bell, doing my first live stream from YouTube. Doing some live streams over on Instagram, pretty fun, but was finally able to activate my YouTube. Got a nice soda water here. Yeah, my goal, I've always wanted to make a beat at Taco Bell. So here we go, that's what we're about to do. I wanted to take the first 5-10 minutes and just talk about the positives and the negatives of making beats outside. Now, the positive of making beats outside on the go is you can make a beat at Taco Bell. You know, it's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do that. You can find a place that you like and you can find inspiration from that spot. And that's really nice. Now, another thing is that when it comes to time constraints, you know, if you're making beats outside, it means that you can make beats all the time. When you're in a studio, you're confined in the studio, and you're kind of limited to what you do. Another benefit is that there's a performative element to music. So if you're outside, you're kind of a step away from performing and making music for other people, which is really cool. And I would say the fourth positive of making beats outside is that this modern gear, like this MPC Live 2, you know, you've had people who have been in the same position, and modern electronic gear is pretty good. It's pretty good. So now let's talk about the negatives. It can be pretty expensive to make electronic music outside. I know when I was a younger person and I was wanting to make beats outside, it ended up being that, you know, it ended up taking me a lot of effort, and I had to use a lot of different gear and try to connect those pieces of gear. And the issue with that was, you know, you would forget a small thing, you would lose something, you would have to use batteries, your batteries would go dead, and that was a huge bummer. Another thing that's tough about making beats outside is that you can't control the environment noise-wise. When you're in a studio, you can get a really nice noise-isolated studio, and that makes things sound really good. Now here today, here live at Taco Bell, I was really lucky. I asked the employee, because there was music playing, which is something that I didn't think about, and they turned it on in the cafe. So that's why I'm trying to be quiet and whisper, and I also have my beat pad playing out of my jack straight into the phone directly. So we're not going to bother them with any noise at all. Just try to sound normal. Now another thing that can be tough about making beats outside or everywhere, you know, here I'm inside a Taco Bell, so I'm safe, but if you're making music outside, there might be wind, it might knock over your tripod. I actually broke my DJI microphone that plugs straight into my iPhone. It bent the USB-C. And I've been waiting to live stream until I've been able to get that new one back. So you have to be cautious of the wind, you have to be cautious of fragile gear, you have to be cautious of your gear falling over, you have to be cautious of rain. You have to be really cautious of rain. Rain is one of those things that it can just hop up on you and just cause complete chaos. All right, so yeah, I really like making beats outside. If you have any concerns or thoughts about making beats outside, I did set up a Google Calendar event, so if you ever want to make beats outside and you have any questions, feel free to set up an appointment. I got an appointment set up basically a Google file. I'll put a link down below. Check it out if you want to talk things out. I'm learning, you're learning, we're growing together. All right, so I was thinking about, you know, just gonna make a beat, and then I was gonna talk about how I sequence a little bit. Just do a little short 10-minute video, trying to get better at making beats every day. trying to make videos every day. All right, so here we go. So first of all, there's a lot of really good drum sounds in the MPC. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna pick a cool sounding drum. We can pick that together. It's gonna take a second to load up. I did something weird with my samples a long time ago, and I have to load samples that I've already played before. I have an MPC X2, and I can load them from the X onto here. Something I'm talking about with Akai about trying to fix and make better. Okay, so now we're gonna go in, and I think I'm gonna pick we're thinking like a house beat. What are we thinking? What type of beat are we thinking? Let's see the first one that pulls up here at the Taco Bell, and just soak in the Taco Bell feeling. Think how it feels and makes us feel. Okay, so I'd say a deep house. That sounds cool. So then let's go in. I'm gonna change the tempo to 117. That sounds a little quiet, but we're here at Taco Bell, and this is what it is. Let's see if I can bump this up at all. It is what it is. In the future, I'll bring my analog mixer. I have some more things as far as power supplies, but I thought I'd just keep it simple and easy today. But you know what? I'm gonna make a video later, trying to get better every day. All right. So we're just gonna do a nice 4 on the floor beat. All right, so we can go in here, we can fix that a little bit. Sounds a little bit off. Let's look at the arrangement. Yeah. So it's pretty easy. We can go in here and move the notes around. And we're gonna add a little clap in there. Go in there, add a little bit of groove to it. A little 53% swing. I think now it's time to add a little bit of bass. Kind of intrigued by why everything's so quiet. Let's see if I can bump that up real quick. So the ins and the outs. Let's see. So this is running to out 1 and 2. Let's try this. Well, oddly enough, that already sounds louder. Let's go for it. Let's see about this. Oh, you can't hear that at all. All right, so let's add a little bass into it. All right, so now we did that. We're about 13 minutes in. I'm going to save this project. I'm going to call this 117 C. Let's see what key was that. That was in C major. Sounds crazy. Definitely sounded minor. Because of that Taco Bell feeling. So I always name all my projects the tempo, the key, and a song that I can hopefully remember. And this is great for whenever I'm playing live shows and I'm mixing down music. So those are videos I'm going to do in the future. But yeah, thank you so much for checking out this live stream. You got way more coming. This is my first one. You know, gonna look back on this, probably gonna be terrible, but I'm out here, I'm doing it. I'm gonna keep improving every day. Thank y'all so much.